This is the Plaud NotePin, a wearable AI voice recorder. It is very similar to the big brother, the Plaud Note. However, this is going to be just a little bit more portable. And inside this video, we're going to test this out to see whether or not this is the best AI recorder that you can buy. To do that, we're going to be breaking down this video into 4 different parts. We'll start off with the unboxing, and then we'll quickly move into the setup of the Plaud NotePin. After that, we will test out the app, the transcription, and the voice recording. Lastly, I'll wrap everything up with my final thoughts as to why this may be worth buying. Before we get into all that, I must say that I was sent this to review inside this video. However, all of my thoughts and opinions are my own, and with that being said, here's the unboxing. Inside of the box, we're greeted with the Plaud NotePin as well as the magnet. Below that, we have a USB-C charging cord, the clip, and the charger. The NotePin is much smaller than I expected it to be. Take a look at the size compared to my iPhone 11 Pro Max. It is definitely tiny. I really do like how we have 2 different methods of attaching it to your shirt. The first of the 2 options is this little magnet right here that goes inside of your shirt, and then you can take the NotePin and attach it to the magnet. The second option is the clip. It just magnetically attaches to the back of the NotePin, and then you can clip it on to your shirt. Setup has to be done by using the Plaud AI voice recorder app. The first thing you have to do when setting up is obviously create an account. It will then prompt you to choose a Plaud device. When pressing on the NotePin, it will start to vibrate and then prompt you to add it. Then we're all set up and ready to go. This is the file section where all of your files are stored. They start you off with a couple of different welcome posts, but we will be adding our own post inside this video. You can always click over to the U section. This will tell you how many minutes you have left on your free plan, as well as the transcription records, preferences, and you could learn more about the Plaud community. At the top left here, we have Plaud NotePin. If we click on that, it'll give you all the information you need to know about your own personal NotePin, such as how much storage you have left, the firmware updates, and you can even set your microphone gain, as well as your microphone gain, and you can even set up Find My if you have an iPhone. To record with the NotePin, it's really simple. All you have to do is just press and hold on the center here. It will vibrate, and then you'll see a red LED. Once you're finished recording, all you have to do is once again press and hold. It will vibrate and turn off the recording. After you're finished recording, it will show up in the top file section of the app. We can click on it, and we can play back the audio. It will vibrate, and then you'll see a red LED. Once you're finished recording, all you have to do is once again press and hold. And beyond that, there are 4 different files that we can create using our audio. Number 1 is going to be the Overview tab, which analyzes and creates important events within the audio. Number 2 is going to be the word-for-word transcript. Number 3 is going to be a concise summary bullet point style. And then number 4 is going to be a mind map that connects your different ideas within the audio. So for example, we could generate a transcript from that short clip, and there you have it. That is the word-for-word transcript of exactly what was said when I recorded. To test out different use cases for the NotePin, what I'm going to do is go ahead and read an excerpt about the Battle of the Alamo, and then we will test out the overview, transcription, summary, and mind map. Here's our new file with the information about the Alamo, and this is what the audio sounds like. Following a 13-day siege, Mexican troops under President General Antonio Lopez de San... So honestly, in my opinion, the audio doesn't sound too bad for such a small device. That really isn't the main use case for something like this. The value really lies in the ability to summarize and transcribe. Starting with the transcript, this is what the NotePin captured. Just by first glance, I'm noticing that this is very accurate to exactly what I said. We can move over here to summary, and it will give me a bullet point summary of exactly what I said. So it titled it Historical Summary, Battle of the Alamo, Texas Revolution. Here's an overview of the historic event, and then it goes into forces and key figures. Next, we look at the timeline and battle dynamics, because I did mention some dates in my audio. Then we have strategic consequences and wider impact. Following is the aftermath and military outcome. And then at the very bottom, it even created some next arrangement things that I could do to get more information about this event. In my opinion, this is extremely valuable. It took everything, categorized it, bullet pointed it, and summarized it in a very concise and easy to read manner. Next, let's take a look at the mind map that it created. So I'll click on full screen here, and here we have the mind map. So at the furthest point over here, we have a historical summary. Then it goes through and it has the overview of the historical event, forces and key figures, timeline and battle dynamics, and every other thing that was inside of the summary, just available in a mind map format. The final thing that you can get from the audio is going to be an overview, and then this is where you can also ask AI different questions about the audio that you gave. But this, of course, is going to be part of the Pro subscription. Beyond looking at summaries and transcriptions, we can go up here to the settings. We can label the different file names, move it into folders. We can trim the audio to remove blank spots, and then we can even re-transcribe or re-summarize if we didn't like the summary given by Plaud. With all the capabilities built inside of the app and the software, I can highly recommend something like this if you need an easy-to-use transcription tool that summarizes and uses AI to dig deeper into whatever kind of audio you record. So for me, this would be great if you are a student, or if you're someone who listens to a lot of audio who needs summaries of those ideas, or even someone who conducts business meetings and wants a transcription of what was said and an organized summary of the events. It's lightweight, portable, easy to wear, and the software works perfectly. Sure, you may have to invest in a subscription if you want a concise overview and AI capabilities within those audio files, but for the most part, it's very accurate in transcribing words, and the summary is flawless, which is why I'm recommending the Plaud NotePin as one of the best AI recorders that you can buy. In my opinion, it's worth it. Thank you so much for watching this video review, and I hope that it helped. My name is David, and I do product reviews, product comparisons, and top 5 best videos in both the home and tech niches. So if you're into that kind of stuff, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. And stay tuned for when I release my next video.